Okay, today we've got an interesting gun here. North American Arms 22 Magnum. You got a cylinder for 22 long rifles and you got a cylinder for 22 Magnums. This is a great gun if you're going fishing, camping, walking in the woods, because you can use bird shot in this, snake shot. You can use subsonics. They're a little lighter load, 22. When you're fishing, you don't have to worry about snakes, small varmints, stuff. When you're camping, this thing works really nice. It's a little awkward to operate, but you can see that by pushing in on these two buttons here and folding this up, the gun, basically you could put it in your pocket. It's got a pocket clip here if you wanted to put it in there. And then you just pull it out and gives you a little bit more of a handle to hold on to. Now you take this out, push in on the end pin and pull this up, and the cylinder comes right out. You can load it up with 5 shots, put it back in, and then put your pin back in. After you work it a while, you get more used to it and it's a lot easier to work. What I like about it is there's a notch in the cylinder in between each bullet. That way you can put 5 bullets in it. Just pull the hammer back a little bit, move the cylinder to one of those notches, and let it, you got to pull the trigger while you're lowering the hammer, and it will go into one of these notches where it's in between 2 bullets. You don't have to worry about dropping it and it going off, because it's not going to. It's not on any one of the cylinders. But then when you cock the gun to use it, now it's going to be lined up right, and it's going to come down on a shell. And it's like right now it's up on a shell. You see how far up it is, but then you pull this back, line it up for that notch, and you got to pull the trigger and down in. Now it's tight in that thing, and nothing's going to go anywhere. But this is great. This is good. You can, like I say, for carrying, fishing and hunting as a backup gun for small stuff out there. Conceal carry, this thing is great. This thing, you can't beat this. And North American Arms has belt buckle guns. I have one of those. I really like these. They're compact, useful, and you're not making a whole lot of noise or drawing a whole lot of attention to them. They work pretty good. I have been very pleased with all of them I got, and they all work really well. And we'll take this down and shoot it in a little while and see how it works out. But you get 2 cylinders with these. They're just over $200. Nice carry case for taking them with you so you don't bang them up and stuff. And they're nice, easy to take care of, and a lot of fun to shoot. Especially when we were out fishing, we had a good time with them. So, you know, when you consider a cheap gun, this is a good one to go. And they build them good too. So, we'll take her down and shoot it and see how it comes out. Okay, now we're going to shoot the North American Arms mini revolver. It's a 22 long rifle and 1 1/8" barrel, and it's got this folding handle on it, so you can take this thing and store it in your pocket or anything. It's a fun gun. Take fishing, whatever you want to do. And we're going to try it out here at 15 feet from the target. Now I figure that's a good distance. I don't want to get closer to a snake than that. Maybe 10 feet at the most. But we're going to try it out and see what we do. Now these are 22 long rifles. I'm going to shoot 5 22 long rifles, then we're going to shoot 5 subsonics, and then we're going to get 5 snake shots. Well, wish I could shoot better, but apparently I'm not the greatest. Okay, now what I wanted to show you here was I put 5 subsonics in this, and you can tell the difference in the sides of the cylinders because this is sunk in on this side and it sets the shells down in. But this works pretty good. Now you have to have the hammer back a little so that the cylinder will fit in well. And on the pin, there's a sunk in spot with a ball bearing, so you can't put it in wrong. And this pushes in to release that, so it will go in nice and smooth. You put it in there, just line it up. As it gets to the barrel, the groove is there. Push it in, and it latches. And you move the hammer back a little, and you're in good shape. So now you know you got it. So we'll go back to 15 feet here. These are the subsonics. I wanted to show you real quick. "15 feet offhand, that's the 22 long rifles. And I hope to improve that with the subsonics. I don't know if it will, but we're going to see. Okay, that's 5 shots with the subsonic. I seem to be staying in the dark area, but I'm a little low and to the left, but it's staying pretty tight. Alright, okay, now I got 5 snake shot in here. Now, these are the kind I put in the gun, throw it in my tackle box. If I got the John boat out, I got snakes around it, this is fun. So we'll try this here at 15 feet. This is probably a little far for a snake shot for this thing, but we're going to see what it does. Now take a look at this. One shot pretty much covered the entire box. You can see it all over the place here. It would have been okay, but probably not great. So now this time we'll just step it up here to 10 feet. "10 feet would have helped. 10 feet, it's got nice spacing. You'd hit them really good. Okay, now we got the snake shot in here, and we're going to try 5 shots from 10 feet. I'm going to shoot the bottom part. That, from 10 feet, would have pretty much took care of everything. So, one thing I will say after trying this a little bit, when you use a snake shot in it, they're dirty, especially the crimped end ones. You have better luck with the ones with the plastic cap over the end like a shotgun shell. They'll work a lot cleaner. So in a gun like this, it's as tight and small as it is. When you're shooting the crimped end ones, watch, they'll get a little stiff from the gunpowder and the dirt. Okay, there we go.